Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to all of you. So for today, I'm Safi, and I am from Group 6, and this is the second video of the debate. So for today, I'm talking about electrical vehicle, which is much more powerful than hybrid vehicles. So let's start. So before I proceed with my points, so these are the main point which I took from group 3, the opponent. So one of their point is hybrid car to have cleaner emission, and second is it is also less fuel dependency, and the last one is hybrid car also have a smaller and efficient engine. So let's start. So for our first point here, do hybrid cars really have cleaner emission? So as stated by the opponent here, 90% of the hybrid car do have fewer emission than the traditional model. So as you can see here, the top picture here, this is the hybrid car. So as you can see, the battery is small, and this is the internal combustion engine. All right, and this is electrical motor, and this is the power split device. All right, so as you can see, the hybrid car do have two kinds of engine. So internal combustion engine, which is use the gasoline and the battery to support the engine, these kinds of hybrid car. But somehow, when we talk about the electric car down here, the system of this electrical car is much simpler, and doesn't involve any kinds of internal combustion engine. So there is no gasoline use in this electrical car. So as you can see, this is the battery system, and this is the front traction motor, and this is the charging plug, and it is very simple as you can see from this diagram. So there are two kinds of hybrid car, which are standard and plug-in hybrid. So in plug-in hybrid to have larger battery compared to the standard version. But somehow, even though the plug-in hybrid cars do have larger battery, but somehow it's also emits and release about 50 to 300 grams of carbon dioxide per kilometer. Right? There's a lot of carbon dioxide actually. Because why I'm saying this, because even a new gasoline cars, all right, do have almost same emission, which is 100.4 gram of carbon dioxide released per kilogram. Sorry, per kilometer. So is it from these kinds of statement and these kinds of diagram, is it the hybrid car really have cleaner emission? All right, if compared to the electrical car. So as you can see, electrical car doesn't need any gasoline, doesn't need any fossil fuel. So of course, they have zero emission of carbon dioxide. So moving on for the second point. So less fuel use or no fuel needed, which one is better? All right. So this is a question mark here. So which one better? Is it less fuel use or no fuel needed? Of course, everyone will choose no fuel needed, right? So the electrical motor in the hybrid are just used as a support and not fully optimized. All right. This is the weakness of the hybrid cars, because those electrical motor, even though they have battery and electrical motor, But somehow those kinds of electrical motor and battery does not 100% support the system of the whole car. So it still need a, a gasoline, which is the gasoline engine to power up the car. So it's just the same thing. It still need fuel compared to electrical car, which doesn't need any fuel at all. So from that issue, the huge carbon emission is still going on. So the battery is also small and only support low speed and short range travel. Like I said before, hybrid car does have two kinds of variation, which is the standard version and the plug-in version. Even though the plug-in version do have a bigger size of battery, but somehow, if we compare the battery with the electrical car, fully electric car, the battery is still small, and the battery is only support low speed and short range travel. All right. So while fully electric car, but somehow when we talk about the electrical car, an electrical car can travel from 300 to 600 of kilometer with just one charge, one-time charge. And for your information, the highest distance can travel from this full electrical car is from Tesla Model S. This is the highest, 300 kilometer. And the lowest electrical car can be travel for one-time charge is 300 kilometer, which is from Volkswagen, right? As you can see, not only Tesla model does have electrical car, but somehow there also a lot of brand electric car brand that support these kinds of electrical vehicles, such as Tesla, of course, Ford, Chevrolet, Hyundai, Volkswagen, Kia, and Jaguar. And these kinds of brand does have high quality of electrical car. So moving on to the last point here, do hybrid car really have an efficient engine? So statement that stated by the opponent here, the opponent stated that the hybrid car use less gasoline, right? And gasoline engine in a hybrid car is small, and the hybrid car is made of a lighter material, right? So as you can see here, even though the car made up of a lighter material just such as aluminium, but somehow the part inside of it is much more bigger and much more many if we compare to the electrical car. So electrical car have 90% fewer moving parts than internal combustion engine cars. So if we are compared an electric car and a hybrid car with the same horsepower rating, the electrical car can use a lot more of its horsepower too. That's because electrical car have fewer moving parts, so they are able to run more efficiently. So that's why this electrical car is more efficient just because of the system and the engine is more simple compared to hybrid car. So in terms of efficiency, electric car is more efficient, is a lot more efficient than the hybrid car, just because of the system here. So as a conclusion, electrical car do have no emission of carbon dioxide compared to hybrid cars that still have carbon dioxide emission. Then electrical cars also do not need fossil fuel that end up being pollutant. And lastly, electrical car also do have better and more efficient engine compared to hybrid car. So that's all from me. Thank you.